Yes, so Gamadama on a day, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, forever on a day. This na NaijaEconomyGist, where they try the share waiting our current president and current government they do, as well as waiting CBN they do, and how they affect your pocket. I'll be your guy, Dr. Toves, and I they bring you the money matter. I also now don't belly full because it be like say our country no the belly full. Oh. With the chop today. But it be like say tomorrow na empty plate we go to see. Today we want to talk about this wealth of future generations where our Oga President they talk. But before we go into it, make I just give you this little analogy. Imagine say you get big farm. And inside that farm, you get plenty yam we don't ripe. Plenty yam. You get beans brekete, you get tomatoes, you get everything where you need for inside that farm. But instead of you to save some for your pikin and their pikin them, you just chop everything finish. You even go borrow extra pepper to make stew to chop. Now waiting our country they do for like many years, for plenty years be that. Recently our Oga Presido Jagaban, Bola Ahmed Tinubu the bat, tell some of the former National Assembly members say Naija don't squander the wealth of future generations for like 50 years. So in 50 years time, we go see the pay waiting with the chop today and waiting we don't chop already. If you ask me who chop am, who I go ask? And the reason why they talk am because obviously you don't hear every president they always complain say the former regime don't squander everything, they don't dabaru everything and then they repair everything. So because of the kind economic palaver where we there right now, in they try tell them say look, we still even there in debt for the next 50 years. But make we just take a look back. Make we look back at waiting happen for the previous regime. Now, when President Buhari entered office for 2015, our foreign debt, external debt, money with the old foreign government and agencies, now $10.3 billion. It sounds like plenty money, Abi. But wait, make I tell you waiting happen later. By the time where Buhari finished in tenure for 2023, that same foreign debt, that same external money, don't climb reach $42.9 billion. You say pardon? Yes, I hear them from where I dey. So basically, from $10.3 billion for 2015 to $42.9 billion for 2023. It means say for those 8 years, we don't add about $32.6 billion to our foreign debt from outside. Not be only the money we borrow from outside be the wahala. Even the one we will borrow from inside Naija self, it plenty die. For 2015, the total debt, the total money we Naija borrow from within the country, now around 12.06 trillion naira, will be around $63.5 billion. And by the end of 2023, that same debt don't fly reach 97.34 trillion naira. Will be about $108.22 billion. So basically, for that previous regime, now Boroboro, now we they do. Nigeria Boroboro champion under the previous regime. Now, if you wonder why all this borrowing stuff, why Nigeria they borrow all this much money, then say now to build things like railway, airport, and to supply power. Then say we need all those money to do those projects. But how many of those things you really see? For me, I see a railway for some places. Abuja airports, yeah, don't adjust more. They look nice. They almost be like Heathrow Airport in terms of the facilities where they're inside. But that power on, I don't know whether you see that power on, because me I don't see them. Now the government for that previous regime talk say we be no get oil money like that because of all of the COVID, oil shock, OPEC wahala. Them say we know too they make money from oil like that, so they be gas borrow all those money to take balance the budget. But waiting they come be like say make you they borrow loan. Waiting they come be like say make you they loan money to pay loan. Because we don't get money. We need budget. We get budget so we gas meet. We can't they borrow money to do the budget, but at the same time they service those loans. And the funny thing we say when during President Obasanjo regime, we've been get small debt relief from World Bank. They've been free of some money where we they owe. Even during that President Jonathan time, after Obasanjo and Yaradua, the debt been increased small, but increase reach that Buhari on. That Buhari on like borrowing season. If to say they want summarize the economic, how we take spend money that year for Netflix, it go be borrowing season, I go call them. So basically, when President Tinubu enter, he inherit this debt wahala. But even in own administration self add small, because from the end of 2023 to the beginning of 2024, our total debt, the total money, don't increase by like another 24.3 trillion naira. It be like say that borrow, they stop. Now only borrow, Nigeria they borrow. Now the big problem with all of the borrowing from all those regime to the current regime now, what they call debt servicing, right? Debt servicing, because when we borrow money, we don't just borrow the principal, we also borrow, we guys pay the interest as well, just like any borrowing they work. Whether you borrow money from bank, whether you collect mortgage, the same thing. If you borrow money, you pay the principal and you pay the interest. So imagine, say, every month, the money we're supposed to use for hospitals, for schools, to develop our economy, we just pack them, they go to service all of this debt. And now why we don't get money to do any other thing, any other important thing for the country be that? Because we just they service debt. And when all these foreign people borrow us money like this, they will tell us, say, make we not just print money to give them back. And also, we know if we just pay them back at once. We got to pay them over a long period of time. And maybe now why President Tinubu, they tell us, say, it be like, say, we're going to pay money for the next 50 years. So the wealth of future generation, we don't chop them. Well, we don't chop them already. Now, Tinubu government, according to what I read for news, it don't try small, because CBN and the Debt Management Office for Naija, then talk, say, for February this year, February 2025, they don't service that debt. The money will remain about $276 million. Not bad, eh? That's not small progress if that number not true. But make never start to be happy too much, because $276 million now still plenty money. Even though it be like, say, we don't manage to pay that money, that debt stay high like Mountain Kilimanjaro. So what it mean for me and for you, first of all, before we talk about how we go affect the future generations, right? So for us, when government they owe plenty money like this, then go find ways to pay that money back. And one of the ways now through taxes. We don't even see you say the National Assembly they discuss tax reform. They go find a way to increase the taxes. So it means, say, we go pay tax, our salary the salary where the tax where they pay for our salary go increase. The prices where people they pay for commercial food and service, all of those go increase because of taxes. So from bread where they buy for money to petrol where they put for a generator, all of those prices they increase. So the debt where people don't use, it go also affect us enter market. And not be only that one, it will also affect jobs, right? Because I read somewhere say every like Nigeria they graduate about 35 million youths, and that's the unemployment. No quote my numbers, but basically that number they high well. So because of this debt, it will also affect jobs. Why? Because foreign businesses no go won't come Nigeria, because them no go trust say Nigeria go fee they stable. Because if something go wrong, they don't trust that Nigeria go get the money to fee pay them. So no new companies, no foreign companies go come inside, and if no new companies, no jobs for our young people. The ones where they already done they disappear. So just imagine how that one go take be for us. And also the value of our money, the naira, go suffer too. I know we'll talk too much about the value of our naira because they feel that one already. So just imagine say it go worse extra as the years they go by. So make we not forget waiting the president talk. Future generations go they affected too. So imagine say the pikin where you born today, that pikin don't they already owe money. It be like say they born that pikin with debt certificate. The money we're supposed to use, they build schools and hospitals and better road and all those things for their future. We're going to use them, they pay back the money where we don't chop before them born. I say we, but that we, you know who the we be. We. Oh, see, that would make sense, yeah. But yeah, so it be like say we don't the thief from our own children, or the government, we'll put it that way, don't the thief from our children, because they're not going to enjoy waiting the government's way day before them born, they enjoy. And make we not forget those foreign loans as well. Because those loans, they always get serious conditions. If we no pay back, if we no pay those money back, them go take our oil, they go take our land, they fit even take our country, because our country, our those people where they borrow, don't go mortgage our country for those people. They go collect everything, no? They must collect their money. But like I talked before, everything no be doom and gloom. This small drop for the debt service now, small sign of hope. Say maybe, just maybe, if we dey wise, if we dey manage our money well, if we hold our leaders accountable, maybe we fit climb out of this debt wahala. Maybe no go reach 50 years, or maybe no go reach 100 years. You know. But make we know like it go hard. It go need serious work. It go need make we stop the borrow money anyhow. But Naija, wetin we dey produce, wetin we dey export. That borrowing will go still the borrow. If Tinubu already borrow about 24 points, whatever money we are talking earlier, make I check them for you first, right? If Tinubu already borrow like 24.3 trillion naira within the short period of time, end of 2023 to start of 2024, 24.3 trillion naira, then it go dey hard, right? It go need make we find better way to make money apart from oil. We too they depend on oil. It go need make we stop they do this chop I chop mentality. Make them focus on waiting and supposed focus. So my people, the cocoa be say this debt service matter it dey serious. It dey affect all of us, and it go affect our pikin and even their pikin even more. Make una share this podcast, give everybody, make them know say our future dey for the line. Make una like this video, make una subscribe, make una follow us for social media at NaijaEconomyGist. For YouTube na NaijaEconomyGist. For every other social media platform where I not too active like that, but TikTok don't they give me some kind of interest. Now at NaijaEconomyGist. Obviously for you, we give now all of the story where our government they do, and we go break them down for you onto how it affects your pocket. Until next time, make una day strong, make una day wise, and remember, make we no allow debt chop our future and our pikin future. I be your guy, Dr. Toves, and I don't bring you the money matter. This is the Naija Economy Gist. We go see you the next time. Peace.